We're actually hiring software engineers in almost all roles. My general philosophy is that it's more important to hire a generalist who has the ability to learn, a demonstrated ability to learn, rather than hiring specialists or looking for very specific skill sets. So the idea is that a generalist will be able to work through the entire technology stack and will be able to see a problem through from inception to conclusion. I think what's important, especially with passive candidates, is to look for candidates where a role at StumbleUpon is really going to make a difference in their career. It's not just about finding another job, it's about finding something that's going to motivate you, that's going to drive you, give you the ability to learn. We have to have a good story for candidates. And so essentially our story here is that we're going to give candidates a chance to learn really whatever they're interested in learning, the entire technology stack, to work in an exciting company that's growing quite quickly, where we have some rather aspirational goals for the next year. So really it's not about looking for very specific skill sets and keywords, but rather someone who's demonstrated that they can be successful and demonstrated that they can learn and function in a new environment. So employee referrals are critical. Our employees are our ambassadors. They work here, they know the culture, they know the environment, and they're really going out there and helping us find the next great recruits. We also hit all the meetups. We've got a great space here on our second floor where we host a lot of different meetups. But really it's about making connections with people. It's about getting to know our candidates well ahead of time when they may not be looking. And we do rely on a lot of different channels, including employee referrals. The resume actually, for me, is very simple. It's a calling card. It's a way to get the foot in the door. So what you want to do in a resume is you just want someone to be able to identify you and remember you. You don't want to list all of your skills, all of your experience on the resume. A real turn-off is the 5 or 10-page resume with printouts of all your LinkedIn recommendations and things like that. So the key thing is a resume that's going to be memorable, that's going to show someone that you're successful and that you can be successful in their environment. We try to make it as lightweight and painless as possible. The idea here is not to put someone through the ringer, but to get a sense of who they are and whether they're going to be a fit. And that'll usually start with 1 or 2 technical phone screens, followed by an afternoon, sometimes more like 3/4 of a day, of in-person interviews. And we'll cover everything from design skills to coding skills to cultural fit. But the idea is to make this as a lightweight a process as possible, and to make it painless to find out if someone's going to be a good fit for StumbleUpon or not. Someone coming in for an interview should be ready to tackle technical coding challenges, design problems. They should have a solid idea of why they think they're a good fit, and of course why they want to work here.